Hey guys, it is Vulcan Wolverine, and it is June 22nd, Wednesday night, at about 10. And I just woke up. I got home at about, I guess, 7, and I felt really tired. So I went to sleep. And so I want to start my video out with kind of a shocker. A shocker to me, and probably it's going to be a shocker to you guys. My first case of, well, I had directed dreaming, and then they were messing with my front side, the private area, which they do sometimes, which I guess was just kind of normal. But this is the first time, and I felt a warmness around the other side area with microwave weapons. But they went ahead, and one of my right butt cheek is like sore, and they went ahead and sodomized me with microwaves. So this is a first for me with the directed dreaming. I don't even want to describe what was in it because it was so horrible. I do not want to relive it. They actually have sodomized me with microwaves on my backside. And one of my right butt cheek is so sore because I guess they couldn't, get a good angle on it or whatever. So this is first experience for me. I felt warmness around that area because I think they were trying to kind of hurt that area. But this is the first time where it was like gung-ho all the way. Woke up, could barely move my legs because I was raped with microwaves so bad during my directed dreaming. That was from 7 o'clock when I went to sleep till 10 o'clock. So that only took 3 hours for them to completely rape both sides down there, while I was sleeping, and a horrible directed dream with it, which my mind can't even remember because I think it was so horrible and disgusting. So I wanted to go ahead and put out a quick video about that because, what the fuck? This is like, and my head hurts too, so they must have had a beam on my head, and then a beam on my front side down there, and then a beam on the back side, plus the V2K running, plus remote neural monitoring to do the directed dreaming. So I mean, this people had to be at that station. Like, it had to be a whole bunch of people working to target that stuff in specific areas like that. So let me be the first to say about my own situation. Fuck these people. Sorry about, excuse my French, and there's a one light car right there. I'm going to go ahead, and after this video, which is going to be kind of long, and it might be repeating myself because I have to split them up. I can't download any kind of YouTube video on any computer. They stop me, so I can't download long videos anymore. I've tried on every computer at my office, at my home, on 2 computers, on the office computers, uploading it to a USB, then downloading it to a computer, going to a library. I'm always stopped. They always stop that stuff. So I've had to, this is the only way I can get videos out, is by using my phone, which they may be able to stop. I'll try and upload them, and I'll have to turn off the phone so that they'll upload, because they can stop, I guess, my phone, because they're all up in my phone. I want to say I've had a horrible day. I've had a really horrible day, not just because of that, and I guess they knew that my day was horrible because, they kind of orchestrated it. So the maintenance guy, who I see coming and going every time I come and go, we know each other good, and then there are crickets put in my bathtub and in the crawl space, and some stuff put in my drawers, which I don't know where they're from, and our maintenance guy wearing an army shirt one day. I gotta calm down, guys. I'm sorry. I just woke up from this, and it was horribly traumatic. My legs hurt from what they did to me. Let me breathe a little bit, guys. I want to put it out. I want to put it right out there. So this morning, and like, we see each other coming and going because he's doing the patrolling stuff. He's ex-military. I could tell he wasn't wearing any camouflage or anything like that. When I first met him, the way he stood, the way that he talked, I could tell. And then he started wearing a camouflage shirt, and then my mom's condo that she bought was broken into, and crickets were put in the bathtub in the crawl space. So he's definitely, he's definitely a part of this, and he's the maintenance guy for the whole condo. So he can come in anytime. He has keys. They were able to get him pretty easily involved. Scary, and I know it for 100% fact. It's not any kind of conjecture. Y'all know I'm very careful about that. If I say that, I think this person might have been doing something, but maybe not, this guy, 100%. He's 100% involved, 100%. He's the maintenance guy for the condo with keys to my mom's condo that she bought. She's not staying there. She's right now still living at her house, and we're working at the charity. And she keeps it there she's moving her stuff into it. So I'm staying there and kind of taking care of it. But this morning, so on one of our little morning meetings, because he'll always be walking in or out when I'm walking in or out, and we see each other, thought he was a nice guy, thought they had tricked him or told him something, and hey, he doesn't know, he's been told something about me, and he's just helping, just like any other DHS participant, until he put the stuff in my condo, which then I kind of questioned. I was like, okay, this guy's putting stuff in he's breaking in and putting stuff in, so not so nice guy. But he saw me this morning politely. Everybody, it's been a huge deal. At this condo, your dog can only be 20 pounds. My mom didn't know this. I didn't know this when I came to stay there. And it has been the biggest deal I have ever known of from all the people staying there. Every older lady that's staying there is like, that dog's not 20 pounds. And, another guy who just stays there, who doesn't even have a connection to maintenance or management, was like, hey, that must be a visiting dog because it's way too big. And just, that's what they're focused on. They're focused on, and these aren't even gang stalkers. Some of these people are regular people. This is their focus in life. That dog's too big, and it's just causing this big uproar. Not really, people aren't uproaring, but I'm sure they're going to management and this guy his dog is over 20 pounds, and that's a huge deal, because, that dog is big and could do something. And my dog's, deaf because of this torture. She has arthritis. She goes into the condo and lays down. She doesn't bark or anything like that. 3 sheriff's cars just all came in a big funnel. One came right by me, and then 2 across from there. So I might do a video after this of just vehicular stalking late at night, separate from this. But so we have our little meeting, and he's like, bud, that dog, the weight limit on dogs is 20 pounds, and he's real nice about it. And I said, okay, yeah, I know, I didn't know that when I moved in, but I'll go talk to the manager about it. I'll just have to leave if she is too big. And he was like, okay, well, just read the book, for the condo, and, just read that. And I just wanted to give you a heads up, being all nice about it, being real nice about it. And I was like, okay, well, I'm going to go talk to the manager right away about it, and, just see if there's anything I can do. So that day, I get the end of today, about 4:30 or something, I get a call from my mom. And she's like, well, John informed the office that your dog was too big. So John is the maintenance guy at the condo that I live in. He went ahead and went and talked to the manager for me. I guess being so polite, he went ahead and went and talked to the manager for me. And that's barbed sarcasm for the dude fucking went to the manager right after I told him I was going to go talk to the manager politely. I wasn't being mean, we had a polite conversation. He was like, I just want to give you a heads up, acting like he didn't care. And then today, they spent the whole day, him going and talking to the manager, and then she didn't even talk to me. Didn't wait to talk to me when I got back. I've talked to her once, which was weird because I was talking to her, and then this other guy that I see patrolling me all the time in a Pink Floyd shirt, with a triangle, because I guess they're trying to, I don't know, I guess they're trying to do something where I believe in the Illuminati or something, which I kind of do at this point. But he's always walking in and out, and that guy came up behind her and was like, hey, I've got something really important, I'm not disturbing y'all, right? And like pulled her away from me to talk, which was kind of weird. But I was just telling her my situation and like how I lived there, and we were just talking regularly. I had the dog with me, and the manager saw that. So, but today they called my mom, so my mom calls me and she says, it's my fault. I didn't know that the dog could only be 20 pounds. And I was like, yeah, I talked to, the maintenance guy this morning. I told him I was going to go to the manager. And so she was like, no, the manager called me and said that, you can't have it there. And they posted something on your door with something highlighted from the rule book. And you got to understand, my mom bought this condo. So I'm already kind of worried because I'm staying there and they're hitting me pretty hard. I mean, I'm making it through it, but like I said tonight, that's the first sodomy I've gotten. Like, they've kind of made it warm towards my back end sometimes with microwaves, but this was going on, like, my right butt cheek was, like, sore from microwaves where I was having a hard time moving my leg. So they're kind of hitting me in there where I have a lot of defenses, and it's still kind of getting through them. I'm glad I have my defenses, though. Like, because I don't know what would happen if I didn't. I don't know where I'd be or if I'd even have my brain left. But so they totally just made a huge deal of that, and they sped it up. What they did is they sped it up to go ahead and put something on my door instead of me going to talk to her, talking to her about it, seeing if there's anything I could do. Then them give me a little bit of time. They just got right on it today. They got right on it, to go put the thing on the door. And then check this out. So I go in and, I go in one day. So that's an awful day. And the last 2 days, I think yesterday or the day before, I started going to the atrium, and it's like the big area. It has some, fountains and places to sit. And I heard music. I heard some music, and I was like, what's that music? So I looked up, and one of the speakers on the wall, it's like the music they play in the atrium. It had never been on. I've been staying there for about 2 weeks, and it's never been on. But just the speaker right above where I walk in is on now. And guess what song was playing right when I walk out of my door today? I walked out of my door in the afternoon to go, I don't know what I was doing. I was getting something out of the car. Michael Jackson's Beat It was playing on it. So somebody's got music connected to that speaker, and they're putting funny little music to kind of mess with me on that in the condo. So all this sounds completely insane. I realize that. But it's totally 100% true. And so somebody like management or the maintenance guy, or they've given somebody a connection to that speaker to put on music, so when I come out, it's playing something kind of like Beat It, or like Get Out of Here, or something like that. Real fun stuff. And that's been in the last 3 days. And no other speaker in the place is playing. There's speakers on about, I guess, the 6th floor of the whole condo. Just the one right above my place is playing at any given time, all the time. I can't hear it in my condo, so that's good. But when I'm walking in, it plays kind of questionable music that has lyrics that are very questionable. All kinds, from today, hits from today and yesterday. So I'm pretty pissed off right now. I cannot believe this. It's like they're trying to act like, in the regular people who live there, it's like they're worried about the size of my dog. Like, she barely moves. She can't hear. I bring her out to use the bathroom like twice a day. Plus, my mom has bought the condo, so she's in my mom's condo that my mom has bought, and, there's no problem there. She's not making a mess. She's not a messy dog. She doesn't bark at anything in there. It's crazy. It's crazy what they have focused on, and the people who do know about this and are trying to cause me trouble, are really playing on it, and they're like, yeah, a lot of ladies here are having a big, John, actually, the maintenance guy said that. He was like, a lot of ladies here have a big problem with it. Like, and I was like, what the, I'm like, my head's being